I thought about using some of these scrap pieces of cardboard that I have to make a little dangles or keychain type thing, ornament things. So what I want to do is I want to make a circle, and so I'm going to go around these. I'm going to use my glue stick lid. I'm going to make a circle around here. This one's not working. I will go use my pen. And let's see if this works. So that is a small piece. It's not too small, but it's okay. So what I want to do is make a little girl. I want to make a little body and have little legs coming down, but those are not going to be, and little arms. But let's see here. So I want to see how small I can make it before it's getting to be uncomfortable. So I'm going to make little buttons here. Uncomfortable to make. Let's see. Size. I think this should be a good size. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up. If I can get any smaller, I will try. This is my first go at it. Actually, I need my larger scissors. So this is the head and the body, and I want to make kind of like a keychain or a dangle doll or something like that. So let's hope I can do this. See if this cardboard will even work for my projects. But I'm just like, oh, I want to recycle this scrap cardboard and think of a project. I saw these little dolls, and I think they were like cloth, cheesecloth, or some kind of muslin dolls. And I thought, well, I'm going to make some dangle dolls, if that makes sense. And I'm going to use my cardboard. So I'm going to make a few more, and then I'm going to use my paste, this here plaster wrap, to wrap up my dolls. I'm going to make a few more heads, and then I'm going to do different hair designs. So I'm going to do one bun back here, one bun just like that. Again, another double bun, maybe more like almost ears like. And then I'm going to have the nice body, because I want something to make a dress on. So now that's 4. Maybe I'll make more. We'll see. Fit a few more in. Now this one could be double bun, whatever. And I could do different color hairs and whatever. So, okay, so I'm going to cut these out. And now this is what I have. I have a few little doll parts here. And what I'm going to do is, these are my doll heads, and I'm going to use these thin plaster wrap pieces to wrap them. I have paper clips, and I am going to use my paper clips to make the hanging parts for my little dolls, so they can hang on whatever I want them to hang on. And I can use them for decor, keychain type thing, dangle, whatever I want to use it for. So what I'm going to do now is I like to flip it over, cut it at right about here. So I have one hoop like this, and then I decide what kind of size hoop I want. You could keep these for other projects too, but these ones are a little small, but they're good for fastening pieces into foam balls and stuff like that, like if you have threads and stuff like that you want to do. So here's another one. So I'm going to use probably the little one here, not the littlest. Yeah, it is the littlest. So twist my paper clip. I want to cut it exactly where I have basically the other one. So that's the large one piece it gives. Then I'm going to cut it right down here, and the thinner one, and then there's a third one, hoop, it leaves. And I don't know if, I hope you can see it. I know I got my glass on here so then I can not worry about the plaster and getting it off and making a mess. So again, clipping it, so then I have 3 U-shape from my paper clips. And I'm going to use my smallest ones. I'm going to try and make my smallest ones a little longer. So there's this one. This one I might have to make a little longer. Or just cut them, I'll cut it like I will cut another one for this paper clip to be. See, that one's a little longer. So I'll be putting all these spare ones to the side and using them for other projects. I'll be using just the centers, but I'm cutting them all up at the same time. So there is all my pieces right there. Now this little ad comes up. I'm making a video and an ad comes up. How's that? That is weird. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab a piece of masking tape and I'm just going to mask tape it to my project. And I might be too low for you guys. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to mask tape it to my project. So I'm not painting anything yet on here, so you don't need to see that. Low, maybe. And there goes my hoop. Hoopla. Right there, just like that. And I'm going to do that to all of them. So then I have it kind of in place and I have to fiddle with it while I'm trying to get the plaster on. Just like that. And it's not going to be a very heavy project, so I could like bend the little prongs to like an L shape so it doesn't slip out. If it was a heavier project, you might want to add, you know, because it might slip out, but we'll see how it works. So that is my little pieces. Now I'm going to start with the wrap. And I'm going to go on each piece. Do my wrapping. So, oh wow, this is like, okay, so I'm going to go on each piece and kind of just flatten it out. I want to form the hair. I'm going to want to put the wrap on both sides, and I'm just going to worry about the paint stuff after. We'll cover a lot of the mess. I might want to cut some smaller pieces. This is not going to be a heavy project, so I don't, like I said, I don't have to worry about it slipping, the hoop slipping out, I don't think. I'm not going to take too many pieces to cover up at first, but then I want to make little arms and little legs. You can imagine her little face being right here, painting her hair. You could do any shapes too. You can do like teddy bears, bug shapes. Fun project for kids too, It's a little small, but like I said, because I wanted to, I've done projects where there are a little larger dolls, paper dolls hanging, looking like dolls, Ukrainian stacking doll type ones. But I wanted to do a little one that was like a keychain or a dangle. So now I'm just going to grab a long piece like this, roll it together, try to do some arms around the back. I think I'm just going to do some arms. Get a little square piece. Just try to add that up so it stays. And that's about it. So it's not too many pieces. I cut a lot of pieces out, but it's not too many. This one's really, really damp. Actually, I'm going to try and pick up some of this dampness. Work on the, I might add a little texture for the hair. See how that works on that doll. Smooth it out. And I think the first one's done here. A lot of mess though with, oh, I'm out of the picture. Sorry guys, oh my goodness. A lot of mess for these. Stuff here. Plaster. It's kind of messy. It can be if you add too much water. Okay, that's about it for that one. the heads of my dolls. And this is what they look like now. Not much, but they will look really cool and cute and whatever, spectacular. So what I'm going to do is, I was going to put some arms and it didn't work out, but you could do whatever you want. I'm just going to go with this, and maybe when I do the dress part, body part, maybe I'll add arms then. So we'll see how that all works. How it works out. Sometimes it's just meant to be. So I'm going to grab some black, going to grab my white, and I'm going to grab my lipstick paints. And because I'm doing it on plaster, I am also going to use these multi-surface satin surface because I like that look. So I'm going to cover it all in white first, and then go from there. And I'm wondering, I didn't rinse my brushes off very well. They're a little stiff. I might have to go through my brushes and rinse them. I did clean them, but I didn't rinse them off again after I used the cleaner. So that's what I'm going to do. I have to do that. I'll use a smaller brush anyway. And I'm just going to get it all white and then start painting my details in. And I think this is going to be a cute project. And then we're going to make the little dress, and I think that's going to be adorable. You could do any style, so yeah, it's going to be fun. So I'm going to go do this top first, then the bottom, and I'm going to kind of work on the sides, get it all covered. It's kind of a flat doll. I wanted to make, tried to make little buns on here and stuff. It just didn't look right, so maybe with the size of the doll, it's not the right to make it two-dimensional. I don't know, with what I was going for anyways. So we'll see. You always try and then improve on it. It's always the first try that's kind of like, I don't know, and then the second try you're like, oh, I could do this. So just get the white covered just nicely. Dry it up and then get the other side covered and then start painting. Got white paint, I love it, man. So now I'm going in with the black. And I'm just going to go around. And just paint some the hair, and that's basically it. I might be using a big brush here. Use something smaller. I have too much water in that brush there. There we go. And just paint in the hair, and I'm going to paint the back as well. After I get all my fronts done. It's going to be cute. Very rustic looking, but cute. Is that the word I'm looking for? I think so. And there it is. I'm going to get a second coat of black on there. It's going to look really nice. Just got to imagine where the hair would be. where the split would be and go from there. Just cute little doll heads really, and then we're turning them into little dangles. Or whatever hanging up, you're going to be hanging them up somehow. And you can do this with like angels too, and hang them up making little angel dresses. But I'm just going to make some really nice, you can also make angel wings or whatever, but I want to make some really nice cute little dresses and work out the arms with that, because I was going to make a little porcelain or whatever this is, plaster arm, but that didn't quite work out, so but that's okay. See that? That cute little hair? It's coming together. When you see it with the hair, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can see something. Guys, we're like, what is she doing? So now you have a little more faith in me again, once again. And I think we're going to really play with the dresses. I have some scrap material we can maybe even paint on and then get them together. Do a little bit of a, what's that called, like a stitch that goes right across, and you can kind of just pull it together and get it all frilly. Can't recall the name of it. Slide stitch, slip stitch, something like that. Make some really nice dresses, but first we're going to paint them. So that's that hair. I'm just doing them all in black, just so I don't have to pull out a bunch of colors out today. And yeah. What a funny face I made on that one. Kind of made it the hair a little too. But we'll see how that works. Can make bangs or whatever too, right? But don't forget we got to paint the back. That'd be cute. So this is first layer of these beautiful girls' hair. And there's your little buns on the side here. So it's just different little hairdos. They're so cute. And I like this paint, the multi-surface acrylic paint. It's satin, and it dries. It's got a sheen to it, so I love the look. I mean, it's got that nice sheen to it. Dry that up. I'm going to do a second coat on them. And you guys can, I think you guys can use your imagination how they're going to look already. Friends, I did not realize I wasn't recording. I'm looking up and I'm like, that's cute. And I was about to push stop and I just realized I missed record. I did not record all of that painting the face. But this is the little face and I'm so sorry. But I didn't want to do like, the nose and all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to do little kind of button eyes, but I did add a little, oh, what's almost like a lash. So making the smiles a little smaller now here. I can't believe I didn't push play. That's crazy. But that is the little eyes. They're cute. It's supposed to be little dolls. not like realistic or anything, so I just kind of decided that I want to put a little space between here, so I'm just being a little careful with my fine paintbrush and just fixing that up a bit to what I like, and then I'm going to fix a little eyelash on there as well. So just kind of, you know, playing around with it. And like I said, I can't believe that I did not record that. I had thought I pushed record. There we go, a little smaller eye than that girl, and I'm going to fix her eyelash, but that's about it. I got this one kind of doing a little wink and playing there. So that is it on that. I think I'm going to go in with my red now and do a bit of a stripe here for the neck or whatever that she's wearing. I'm just using the colors I have out already. And then I'm going to paint her dress, their dresses. And this is so many different ideas you can do, guys, for these girls. Crazy. And I didn't have arms on these, and I was planning on putting arms on them, but it didn't quite look right with the plasters, so I took the arm off. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the arms. If I need them or not, we'll see what we do. I also got to paint the back of these girls. So their hair is still not done on the back. Oh, I'm out of view here. And so I'm just painting the whatever this part is here. This is part I'm also going to attach the dress to. So I don't know how much is going to be showing, but okay, I'm going to get the dress part ready. Left, and actually Chloe's been playing with it. She was making a Minecraft doll. Anyways, I got quite a bit left, and this is going to make no sense in how I'm cutting. I'm just cutting along the seam right here. She really cuts quite a bit off there. This is scrap material anyway, so that's what you, oops, there we go, beating up on my webcam again. That's all you need though, is some scrap material. And here it is. So I just gotta straighten out some cuts here. I'm gonna fold it, kind of make it even. I got a lot of paint on my fingers, but I don't mind. And I'm just gonna cut along here just to do the best I can. Not gonna worry about how too straight it is. I just don't want it looking as choppy as it did right there. There we go. So I have enough, I think, for these girls to have little dresses. So I'm going to paint on these. What I want to do is be able to wrap each dress around. Whoops, you guys, why does it seem like the camera is crooked? And I'm working on my space, and then I'm out of the view. So what I want to do is I want to have them go around like this. I think like that. So I'm going to cut 5 dresses. have to cut more material. Because I cut them a little too chunky, I think. So I'll have to cut another one. So what I'm going to do is paint them. And cut one more dress. And this is just estimating, guys, so I'm not trying to make anything perfect measuring or anything. I'm not measuring, I'm just going by what I have. Cutting some scrap material and then using it how it is, not being too picky about it. Makes my life easier if I don't have to worry about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my leftover paint here, and I'm going to start painting some flowers. And since I have red on these girls, I'm going to paint some red flowers. I've got a lot of water on there. So I'm going to do, like, I guess, I don't know, just some flowers. That one was kind of not exactly. I'm going to do some thinner petal flowers. There we go. So I'm just doing some flowers. And I could paint the whole background as well, but I don't have to. I could do whatever comes to mind. So I'm just going to do some 4 petals or 5 petals, whatever comes to mind when I'm doing it. Just because I can, and I don't want to put more color or paint out, and I just want to use what I had in here already. I'm going to stamp some out. I might actually stamp some on my other pieces first and then paint over. But that's just the dress piece here that I'm working on. Give it some visual, what I'm doing here, moving my thing down. And then, of course, I'll have to wash my hands. And then, of course, we're going to do the slip, think the stitch, and go round and round and round and round. And kind of have it like that. See? So now these are the designs of the dresses, and I am going to now kind of cut them in half because I didn't need them this long, and they look kind of long to me, but that's okay. So I just can split them among the girls that I made. And this is just like, I could go crazy with and do designer more, you know, whatever patterns on there. I just decided to play a little bit and just not go too crazy, just make it easy pattern. And all the same too, but you can do whatever you want. They can all be different or whatever. So I know I have spares, but I thought, okay, well, now I'm going to put them on the girls, and I know they're not cut totally straight and whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to glue them around the girls. So I'm going to cinch up these. This is backwards now. I'm going to cinch them up kind of so then they make nice little, because I couldn't find my sewing stuff. I think the girls were using it and didn't put it back, and well, instead of bothering them about it, I just thought, well, I'm going to do it a different way. So I'm just going to cinch it up a bit. and have that go like that around the girls. Gonna need some glue, and this is the fabric glue tack. It's kind of like a fabric tack glue that'll go on anything really. So let's see how it will work on these dolls. I know I'm a little low on the camera here. I'm actually wanting to put a little lower. Just tack it down with some glue and then go around the back. Of course my fingers want to stick to it, so I'm going to use my clamping scissors deal here to hold it together. It probably would have been easier to do a running stitch. If I'm in a camera, that would be helpful too for you guys. Just notice again that I'm out of the camera. So that's this side. Put a little heat on that for a few seconds. Dry that up. Now it's not so tacky. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the back. So I'm going to do that with all the dolls, and I'm just going to be careful to be able to tack it back and forth so it will look nice. Actually, I don't even need to have glue on the top, but anyways, that's that. It's actually not that hard. It's not that tacky where I'm sticking to it. I was sticking to it a little bit, but I just blow a little heat like this to it, and it's done. And that's the little girl's dress. So just a little bit of playing around with it. And there's one. I'm going to put a little ribbon around her. Maybe the ribbon could be the arms. That would be cute. I have to tell you, that was one sticky situation. I cannot believe how sticky that glue is. So it was getting really hard to, but I mean, I dealt with it, but it was kind of getting very sticky. And yeah, so I'm just going to do some touch-ups now. Wow. I'm going to have to mess around with that video because I don't know, it was like crazy with how, oops, too much water, darn it. How I actually, the stickiness got off, some paint off right there, so I got to fix that up. But I couldn't believe it, how, yeah, how sticky that glue is. It works great, this glue, let me tell you. But I'm just going to go over a little bit here, guys, but this is the basics of this project. It's pretty much done. I was thinking, man, am I crazy? This is sticky. But you know what? It was worth it. It was fun. I could have, you know, maybe sewed the little things, the frills and whatever, but, like, you know, I can't think of what I'm trying to say, but do this running stitch. That's it, the running stitch, and then pull it together. But I like the way it looks, so it's kind of neat. So I'm just going to I'm just painting the stripe back on. I'm probably going to put a nice little collar, paint a nice little collar or something, I don't know, on there maybe, I don't know, but I just want to do little touch-ups here and there, and I think that's good. I like it. This cute little, they're little dangle type of ornaments now, or pieces, and I'm just going to have to cut her dress. I just realized I gotta do that. And I want to put some gloss on her face and make it look more glass or porcelain-like, I think, on their faces. And yeah, and I think that's about it. Really like how it turned out a lot. So just gonna put a little white back here where I put the cloth too far up on the back. I like it. It turned out really cute. So those are my little girls. Okay, friends, these are the dolls. I put some triple thick on their faces. They're very shiny. I think they would make really great ribbon dolls. I didn't think about that right ahead. I should have thought of that. That'd be really easy and cute. But give it a try. Do some little doll heads and try to make up some bodies somehow. And I thought, well, it was worth a try, and I think it turned out pretty cute. You can put on a backpack, or, you know, swap it, or you can make it more realistic, make it a little Asian kimono dress, that type of thing. Yeah, you can do so much with it. It's just a try at it. I was like, okay, I want to do these little dolls and make the cloth body, like dress type thing, not cloth. And then, yeah, that was the plan. It did work. I'm just now thinking about all these better ideas that I could have done, but that's the whole part of it. Next one will be maybe a little better, right? So go for it, guys. Enjoy your little dolls. I hope you guys try them out. Don't forget to craft like a duck. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of a sticky situation here, but hey, it happens. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.